What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy from Within Gaming, back with another live stream. Hey, new room, new house, new me. It's been a minute, man. It's been like, what, a couple weeks, because moving ain't no joke. Y'all are going to be definitely getting a new apartment tour here shortly, but I gotta make sure that everything is lit, all right? Now, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be spending the next 7 days talking about personal growth, okay? Personal growth is very, very important, and, that's what we're going to talk about today. Basically the basics, an introduction to personal growth. But we're going to talk about what is personal growth, and we're also going to talk about why does it matter. So, let me give you my definition of personal growth. My definition of personal growth is setting a goal that targets a specific area of your life in which you desire to become better and achieve it. We got Arcade in the building. What is good? What is good, brother? Good to see you, man. All right, so setting a goal that targets a specific area of your life in which you desire to become better and actually achieve it. If you just set goals, doesn't matter. If you don't actually execute the goal, if you don't stick to the plan, as my grandmother would say, it doesn't matter because you're not going anywhere, okay? Now, let's talk about next, self-improvement versus growth. This is something that, people, I think we kind of misconstrue. We don't understand exactly what self-improvement is and then what is growth, okay? So, think of self-improvement as the initiating habits developed to evolve, right? It's the first steps. It's like this live stream right now. This is the first step in me getting consistent again with live streaming, right? Growth is the habits or improvements that you've made stacked over time. So anybody can self-improve. Self-improvement is great, right? We all need to improve our life. We all need to improve ourselves in numerous different aspects. But if we don't stay consistent, then all we're doing is very minuscule adjustments. Very minuscule adjustments. And what I mean by that is we're only moving up a little bit. We're only moving up a little bit. Like, let's just say, for example, you lift weights for 1 day. That's considered self-improvement, right? You got a little stronger, and that's it. And then let's just say you don't lift weights for a week, but you did the 1 day. So that's self-improvement, right? Because it's better than doing nothing. But the growth happens when you lift weights consistently for a month. When you lift weights consistently for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 5 weeks, 3 months. That's when you see the significant increase in your muscles, right? You're not seeing that if you lift weights 1 day. So self-improvement is cool, but what you want to do is you want to keep improving every single day, and that's going to allow you to experience growth. Okay? Man, my fault, y'all. Let me know if you hear a lot of background noise or not. But I got to have these windows open, man. It's hot in here. It's hot in here. All right? Now, why does personal growth matter? Why do you might ask, like, okay, why do I really want to grow? I'm fine where I'm at. I'm cool. I got everything that I need. Why do I want to grow any further if I'm actually okay with where I'm at? Okay? The number one reason why you want to grow, why you want to develop a personal growth mindset, is because as you become older, missed opportunity begins to eat you alive. It happens with people that I work with right now, bro. I'm seeing, and I'm not trying to point fingers. I'm not trying to discourage anybody. But all I'm saying is there's some very, very old individuals that I work with right now. They didn't practice personal growth. They didn't practice a growth mindset when they were younger. This is why they're still working at 60, 70, 80 years old. This is why. This is why you're unhappy with the career that you have right now, because you have no intentions on developing self-improvement and self-growth. The shoulda, woulda, coulda midlife crisis starts to creep in after a while, man. I'm just being honest with you. You know, we all get to that age, 40s, 50s, and we look back and we have time to reflect on our life, and then we're just like, dang, bro, I really didn't put it in like I was supposed to, and now I'm not really where I want to be. That's one of the worst things that you can possibly do to yourself, man. I'm just going to be honest with you. That's one of the worst things that you can possibly do to yourself, is procrastinate and not do what you really know that you should be doing, and then you hit your midlife and now you're regretting all of that time that you wasted. Okay? So it matters, because when you become older, you're going to respect yourself a great deal more if you do what you're supposed to do when you're young. All right? Now, another thing as to why personal growth really matters. It really matters when it comes to relationships. A lot of people, they wonder why relationships don't work out. They wonder why their relationships don't work out with their significant other, with whoever it may be. What's up, Winty? Good to see you, big dog. Big salute, man. The reason that I say that relationships really don't work out is because you have no personal growth. When your spouse, when your significant other, when your friend sees that you never stop evolving, it makes them more interested, right? Like, let's just say you marry your spouse. It's going great. You did everything that you were supposed to do when you were pursuing her or pursuing him, whatever the case may be. I mean, women don't pursue the man, but you get what I'm saying. You did everything that you were supposed to be doing when you were pursuing her. And then when you get with her, what happens? You start drinking, you start smoking, you start becoming lazy. And she like, wait a minute, bruh. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? I didn't marry him, right? Or maybe you just start having financial troubles. You don't know how to make no extra money. You don't know how to make no extra cash. Y'all struggling, y'all penny pinching. You can't take her out on no date. You can't get her no flowers. She wants something, you can't buy it. This is because you're not working on self-improvement. You're not developing a growth mindset. So it makes it boring. Who wants to be with somebody that don't do nothing? Who wants to be with somebody that digresses in life? Who wants to be with somebody that stays in the exact same place for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years? Nobody, bro. Nobody. And your spouse might not even say it to you. Your significant other might not even say it to you. But in the back of their mind, they're thinking like, man, bro, like, this guy really is not handling his business. He really not doing nothing else. He really not trying to evolve. He really don't. He want to stay in the same house. He want to stay in the same apartment. They want to do the same thing over and over and over, bro. You see what I'm saying? Hey, I got an interview tomorrow, brother. Like, I'm not about to keep doing the same job with the same pay, with the same everything, bro. Like, no, I got an interview tomorrow, bro. Wish me luck, man. Because, dude, you have to evolve. You have to get a side hustle. You got to get something, bro. Something. You got to switch it up. All right? Now, let's talk about this quote right here. The pain of staying the same has to be greater than the pain of growth. It sucks to work out. It sucks. Oh, yeah. You get to that 5th, that 6th, that 7th mile of running, and then you got to turn around? Oh, you talking about sucks. You got to drive to the gym every other day, bro, and pick up some weights. Like, bro, you got to get them curls in. You feel me? You got to work on your abs. You got to stop eating the junk food. You got to put down the hot Cheetos. Bro, that sucks, bro. You know, to be honest with you, I want to eat hot Cheetos every day. I want to eat hot Cheetos every day, bro. Every single day. But I got to stop. I want to eat cookies and cakes and ice cream every day, bro. I'm going to be honest with you. But I have to stop. And even if I'm working out, but I'm eating that, I'm destroying my insides. It sucks to grow, but it sucks even more when you're staying the same. You have to get that in your mind. It literally sucks to stay the same more than it sucks to actually grow. You're gonna go through some pains. You're gonna go through some trials, some tribulations. It's going to be difficult when you start to evolve in your life. It's gonna be difficult, bro. It's not gonna be. See, nobody said that life was easy, and nobody is giving you everything on a silver platter, bro. But at the end of the day, you gotta do it. All right. Now let's talk about what propelled me forward. I want to share this with y'all. What actually propelled me forward? Because you guys know that I was just sitting there playing the video game, just chilling, relaxing. You feel me? Then you guys saw that I got a job, and then I was still trying to kind of stream and do my stuff, right? Okay. What propelled me forward is the woman that I'm pursuing right now. 100% honesty. And I don't mind saying it. I don't mind saying it. No, bro, I can't, bro. I can't. And I'm getting to that right now, my boy. I'm getting to why I stopped playing Apex right now. Okay, the woman that I'm pursuing, she just deserved better. She just deserved better, bro. I was sitting there. Bro, I'm gonna be completely 100% transparent right now. I was sitting there smoking weed. I was sitting there getting high, playing the video game, streaming. You feel me? Still living with my mama. Still just relaxing, chilling like I ain't got no worries in the world, bro. Like no worries in the world. And then I realized, I said, wait a minute. How am I gonna protect this woman? Let me get into the gym. How am I gonna provide for her? Let me actually go get a real job. See, there's no problem with streaming or playing the video game, but if you can't pay your bills, bro, you can't pay your bills. Let's be real. Let's be 100% real. What woman is gonna get with a man that can't pay the bills and stand with their mama still? You still stand with your parents, but you sitting there playing the video game and getting high? Now how dumb do you look? How dumb do you look, brother? You giving the dope man your money. You sitting there playing video games, getting high. You can't pay no bills, can't help out with nobody. You feel me? Like, at least go get the job and stream so that you can pay some bills. Support yourself or something. But you can't be sitting there, you know what I'm saying, bro? What's up, Kayla? Hey, appreciate that. Like, literally, bro, if you don't handle your responsibilities as a man, if you can't protect and provide your woman, if you can't pay the bills, you're a bum. If you still stand with your parents, I'm sorry, bro. You want me to say it? I'm gonna have to say it. You're a bum. At 25 years old, I'm still like 24, 23. Bro, you need to be, this is why I really want to speak to the youth. This is why I really want to speak to the youth, bro. Because at 18, 17, bro, you need to be looking to get your own place already. And the only way that you're going to do that is if you are grinding, my boy, early. Because if you're not, you're cooked. And now, I'm not going to say that I'm in a bad place because I just moved out. But all I'm saying is I should have been getting my stuff together. I should have had a job while I was streaming. I should have never stopped that. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to, and I live in California. For those of you that don't know, I live in California. So when it comes to it, bro, these bills, they don't play. They don't play. And I'm going to do an apartment tour. I'm also going to do what it takes to stay on your own. In California, I'm going to do both of those live streams. I'm going to do all that. I'm going to calculate it all, do my budget, all that. So y'all can really see. Because it's no joke, bro. It's no joke. Okay? So that's what really propelled me forward. Like realizing that I want to provide for my wife. I want to protect and provide for myself. I want to be able to support myself. I want to be able to actually be a productive member of society. Instead of just sitting there playing a video game, doing nothing. That ain't going to get me nowhere. Okay? And I mean, I was making money, but I'm talking about money to pay bills. Like $500, $1,000 a month, that ain't nothing. Just be honest with you, bro. That's nothing. Okay? Now, growth. It doesn't mean perfection. Let's be real. You're going to make a mistake. You're going to miss a day sometimes. Sometimes you're not going to be able to make it to the gym. Life is going to throw that curveball at you. Sometimes you're not going to be able to make it to the side hustle. Sometimes you're going to upset your wife. Sometimes it just happens, dude. It happens. You're not going to be perfect. But as long as you get up that next moment, you get knocked down, something goes wrong, life throws a curveball at you, but you like, hey, I'm going to brush it off and I'm going to get right back to it. That's how you win right there. Because ain't one day of you falling off is not going to ruin your life. It's not going to make it, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to ruin your life. But it's when you get in a rut and you keep messing up day after day after day and week after week after week after week, month after month. Now you're going downhill. 100%. But every day it's not going to be the best day. And you're not going to feel extremely motivated every single day. You're just not. I'm just being honest. But it's the people that keep persevering through that bad time, through that. And motivation will only get you so far. You have to have a drive. You have to have a drive to be better. You have to have a drive to make people better. And that's why I'm still going to stream, of course. But now my focus is pouring into people. It's doing motivational talks. It's doing motivational speeches. It's providing you some value. It's learning how to communicate to you so that you can become better too. Because I'm definitely way better than I was a year ago. Way better. 100%. I'm going to be honest with you. I am so much better than I was a year ago. It's not even funny. And I'm going to the moon, bro. I'm going to the moon. Okay? So, what I want you guys to do with all this information, right? Let's go over it one more time, just in case you're just joining the live stream. We talked about what is personal growth and why does it matter. My personal definition of growth is setting a goal that targets a specific area of your life in which you desire to become better and actually achieve it. Self-improvement is small changes. Those small changes over time, consistently being done, turns into growth. But you cannot only do the small changes here and there. You have to do the small changes every single day. And that's how you get to growth. That's the difference between self-improvement and growth. Self-improvement is like, I inched up a little bit. Growth is inching up a whole lot over a long extended period of time because you just stay consistent, right? Okay? Now, it matters because when you become older, you're going to get to the place where you really are going to have time to reflect on your life. It's the midlife crisis. It's the shoulda, woulda, coulda. And you don't want to be that person that says, you know what? I really should have done what I was supposed to do. Don't be that guy. You know, your 20s, you're in your 30s. Now is the time to lock in. So 20, 30, 40 years from now, you're like, you know what? I was a knucklehead until I was 25. But then the light bulb clicked on. Or you know what? I got up off of my tail and I said, I'm not doing that stuff no more. I'm about to really make a difference in the world. Okay? And it also matters because when you're in a relationship with somebody, you want to have something to offer. It's simple as that. You want to have something to offer. If you don't have anything to offer, bro, you're a bum because you're not trying to elevate. And people are going to get sick of that and they're going to leave you. Financially, physically, spiritually, emotionally. If you're not elevating in those 4 categories, any relationship that you get in, if you stay the same, it's going to get boring and they're going to leave you. So if you want to have some meaningful relationships in your lifetime, then make sure that you do what you're supposed to do. Evolve. All right? Quote. The quote of the stream is, the pain of staying the same has to be greater than the pain of growth. The pain of staying the same has to be greater than the pain of growth, meaning that it's going to suck to get better. It doesn't, it's not, bro, it's not roses and peaches and cake. It's not. But that suck is going to put you on the other side of the fence because the grass is greener on the other side when you put in that work. But when you don't put in that work, the grass is dead. And that's where you don't want to be. All right? Last thing, growth does not mean perfection. If you fall off, get back up the very next day and get on it. All right? So for those of you that stayed into the stream this whole entire time, I really appreciate it. If you guys are just joining, make sure that you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe as well for more motivational content. Now, what I want you guys to do, the call of action is to reflect on the areas of your life where you want to see improvement, where you want to see growth, whether it be physically, financially, emotionally, spiritually, whatever it is, reflect on that area. Come up with some obtainable goals and a plan on how to experience growth in that area. That's what I want you guys to do until the stream tomorrow. I want you guys to reflect on the areas of your life that you want to see improvement. And when you do that, write it down. Write down a concise plan on what you are going to do to achieve that. Okay? That's all I want you to do. Because we are out here crushing goals. We are out here becoming winners. We are out here becoming more than conquerors. We're not losers on this channel. Oh no. We're not losers. All right? So, we're going to be doing a 7-day series talking about personal growth. I have some nice information for you guys prepared, man, for the next 7 days. So, make sure that you guys tune in. I'm going to try to keep it, the live stream, at 6. I started a little early today because I need to go run and then I have to Bible study. But I'm going to try to stream every single day at 6. All right? I got to get consistent, man. You guys know that I'm the king of consistency when it comes to streaming. That's how I was able to grow my channel this far. Okay? So, I love y'all, man. Personal growth, bro. Personal growth. 7-day series. Let's get it done. With that being said, I'll catch y'all boys tomorrow.